We wanted to get away from it. A lot of our family members on crack cocaine, strung out, addicted to drugs, alcoholics, woman beaters, all these things that we saw growing up that we thought was normal. And as we started to get older, we wanted to forget it. And I was one of them kids. I did not want to have no recollection of what I saw growing up. But guess what? When I got to that hardest part of my life, one of them, God made me remember who I am. And he said, hey, you used to be embarrassed. You used to be embarrassed that your mom died of AIDS. You used to be embarrassed that your mom was on crack cocaine. You used to be embarrassed. Go tell your story now. Go understand who you are. And that's why I get people at the motivators table to tell their story and understand. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about how you were as a kid in school.
Oh, in school, oh my goodness, man. So I tell people all the time, I never knew that I would be doing the stuff that I'm doing because I'm talking right now and doing the speaking thing, and it came out of left field. But yeah, I should have known because I was talking a lot. Like my mom used to come in, they used to call my mom all the time. She used to have to come in and be like, "Hey, man, what is this talking thing? I need you to be quiet." But yeah, outside of that though, I was good, man. I was a really good student. I used to be in like the honors classes. I was very perceptive, even to the point like I remember them telling my mom like they wanted to take me out of the school I was in and move me over to the other side of town and put me in a magnet school, that would be better for like um, my like how I thought about things. She wasn't going for that, so I stayed at the school I was in. But outside of that, yeah, like the normal stuff. I was doing all of the things of from like getting into fights, talking too much, talking back to the teachers, having to go to the CSIs. I remember one time I went to CSI and then we had a big dude in there. His name was Mr. Lester, and one of the kids was thought he was that, and he took a swing at Mr. Lester. Mr. Lester caught his hand, and then Mr. Lester put him up on the wall like this and said, "Hey, sir, listen, I'm here for you. I'm gonna tell you, don't you ever do that again. I love you." And he just talking to him kindly. But when you see that, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be around Mr. Lester no more. I know he loves us, but hey, man, this man is about that life.
Yeah, Mr.
So
Lessons about it, huh?
yeah, he was about that life, but in a carrying kind way, because he didn't
Right,
he didn't
right,
do anything crazy. He jacked
right,
him up a little bit, but he told him like, listen, that's not something that we should be doing. I'm here to help.
right,
But yeah, man, school was one of those things where I knew school was just a gateway for me to get to what I wanted to get to. It wasn't something that I actually cared for. I just knew how to do it. I knew how to BS all the way up until college, like literally up until college. The only thing I couldn't BS was math, because math you can't. You have to be real with it. If it's numbers, it's straightforward. But the writing, the sign, all that stuff, you can kind of figure it out and figure out how to finagle your way through. And that's what I did. I did enough to get by. Um, as I went up, and then in college, I had this one professor, the same professor that I talked to when it came to understanding financial literacy. Um, but he had me writing this paper. I write the paper, I turn it in. I'm like, yeah, that's easy. A. He gave me a C on it. I said, hold on. So I'm going through the notes, and he's like, yeah, you just BSing on this. The structure of this paper, like the stuff, the content is good, but I can tell you didn't do any research. I can tell that you're making some of this stuff up. I can tell that you're just doing something to get by. And so I'm not going to continue in that process. You'll get a C now, but if I get a paper like this from you again, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get an F. You're gonna fail.
yep,
And so that was the first time I realized, okay, this person I can't play with.
right,
I gotta actually do my work. Um, but that was helpful because, like, besides sports, that was the first time that I got a reality check. Because again, sports and math were the only two things that like I knew I had to put everything that I had into it. Because I was in sports, I wasn't super athletic, super fast. I just had the skills that I had, and those skills had to be honed to their highest abilities for me to be good.
right.
And so I had to put everything I had in that. Math, I knew it's so much focus and detail. I have to put all of my focus and attention into it if I want to get it correct, or I'm gonna get it wrong. Everything else I could kind of, until I got to he was like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not playing those games.
Yeah, man. Because he saw what he did see is like your potential, and he saw that you was gonna squander it away if you didn't hone it, right? And a lot of us, we never had coaches like that in our life to say, hey, like I see what you're doing, and I'm gonna give you a C, I'm gonna give you a warning, but I need you to turn up because you got something special in you. And that's what I go around and tell people.